The self-help industry is booming right now. And that is not only visible in the amount of books published on that topic or the self-help videos here on YouTube, but it also shows in the sheer volume of self-help apps available. And let me tell you, a lot of them are not worth your money. But that being said, there are fantastic self-help apps out there, and in this video I'm gonna give you my personal top 5. Let's get started. The first self-help app that I recommend to everyone is HEADSPACE. HEADSPACE is a meditation app that provides you with all sorts of guided meditation programs. When you first get started with the app, they assume that you have no previous experience with meditation, so what they do is provide you with a 10-step program, which covers all the basic techniques that you should be aware of if you want to take meditation a little bit more seriously. And when I first started using HEADSPACE, that was a real game changer. Because I had attempted trying to learn meditation by myself before, I thought, how difficult can it be? You're just sitting there in silence for 10 minutes, right? But actually having somebody telling you a couple of things to pay attention to really makes all the difference. Furthermore, I also started noticing the effects of daily meditation on my everyday life. I was calmer, I was more reflected, and generally more appreciative of everything that happened around me. Besides that, it's also really cool with HEADSPACE that they have specific courses targeted at certain issues that you might face. So for example, if you feel like depression or anxiety is an issue in your life, there's specific courses in this app targeted at helping you overcome those. And as if that wasn't enough already, the app also helps you with improving your sleep, with helping you focus, with getting your body moving again, all of which is included in the basic package that they offer. So after having tried a bunch of different meditation apps, this is the one that I would recommend to anyone who wants to get into meditation a little bit more seriously. And if you're still not convinced, you can find a more thorough review of the app right up here. The second self-help app that I would recommend you getting is called FREELETICS. FREELETICS is an awesome workout app, but what makes it unique is that it's only based on bodyweight exercises. So as you can see here, they offer a bunch of different programs with variations of exercises that you can all do from home or wherever you are, and you don't need any equipment for it. I personally find it really cool that they try to make workouts as simple as possible and don't overcomplicate things. Yes, I also enjoy going to the gym and training with weights sometimes, but it's not necessary. And it's good to not rely on the equipment being available, so that when you travel or when you simply can't get yourself off the couch and into the gym, you still have no excuse to not work out at least a little bit. Another feature of the app that I really enjoy is that you can compare yourself with other friends that are also logged into the app, so you can sort of push each other and motivate each other to not slack off and get lazy. And especially for anyone who wants to get into good shape but don't want to spend too much money on a gym membership, I feel like this app is the perfect solution. You can either pay for the app and get access to all their content, or even better, you can use a lot of the app entirely for free. And this is exactly what I've been doing over the last couple of years. I've gotten so much inspiration in terms of exercises that I can do by myself while never paying a dime for it. So if your health and fitness is the area of self-improvement that you want to most focus on, definitely go and check out FREELETICS. Of course though, being healthy doesn't only include working out, so the next app on our list that I highly recommend is all about your sleep, which is often underestimated and underutilized in terms of self-improvement and self-help. The app that I recommend here is called Sleep Cycle. Sleep is such a crucial part of being the best version of ourselves, but many people completely disregard that part of their lives. If you can't sleep well, you're less productive, you're less motivated, you're less positive about life, and still, this is the status quo of many people out there. Fortunately though, just like with everything, there's an app that can help you. What the Sleep Cycle app does is that they basically analyze the quality of your sleep and then help you improve it. For that, most crucially, they analyze your deep sleep and light sleep phases, your REM phases, and then make sure to wake you up exactly at the right time. Because what many of us do is that we set the alarm exactly at the same time each morning, which from a sleep cycle perspective doesn't make any sense, because you don't want to be woken up when you're at a deep sleep phase. Rather, it might make sense to wake up earlier if that means that you wake up at a light sleep phase. This way, by the time you get woken up by the Sleep Cycle app, you can be sure that you feel rested and not as exhausted as you would feel if the alarm clock woke you up. So if that is an issue in your life right now and you feel like improving your sleep could also improve other areas of your life consecutively, then definitely look into getting the Sleep Cycle app. I can highly recommend it. Alright, and with that we are moving on to app number 4 on our list of best self-help apps. This one is called HAPPIFY. HAPPIFY is an awesome app that helps you to become an overall happier person. Now you might be thinking, how the hell is an app gonna help me to become a happier person? I've been trying that my entire life. Well, the cool thing about HAPPIFY is that it's all based on positive psychology, which is the science of happiness. And as you can see here, the app provides you with a bunch of different tasks and exercises, but also tips and tricks, all focused entirely on increasing your happiness and well-being. I myself am a little bit of a happiness geek, so I find it super fascinating that there's an app out there that tries to make people happier and help them enjoy their life more. What's even better though is that I tried the app and it simply works. I don't really have the time in this video to go into depth of it, but you can check out this video right up here where I reviewed the app in more detail. Generally though, I would say that for anyone who feels like on paper their life is pretty good, but still they don't feel as happy as they feel they should, this app might be able to help. It can for sure help you shift your perspective on your life and be a bit more appreciative about everything that you have. And with that, we have reached app number 5 on the list of best self-help apps out there. This one is FITNESSPAL. This app can be a real game changer for anyone who feels like they want to monitor their eating habits a little bit more closely. And if you're asking me, this should really be everyone. It doesn't really matter if you're overweight or underweight or you're happy with your weight, you should always be very conscious of what you're putting into your body. Because after all, that's the fuel that you're running on. And FITNESSPAL just does an excellent job at providing you an interface that helps you do that monitoring as simply as possible. For example, as you can see here, it's really easy to count calories with this app. It doesn't take much time, it's not complicated to navigate, it's exactly what you want that kind of app to be like. You don't want an app that takes a lot of your attention, you don't want an app where you have to pre-fill a lot of information about yourself, you want the app to simply do its job. And that's what FITNESSPAL does best compared to all the other apps in that market. There's this old saying that goes something like, what gets measured gets managed, and that is as true for business as it is for your personal life. So if you feel like you're struggling with your weight or your nutrition, if you feel like there's room for improvement there, but you can't really pinpoint what exactly the issue is, start measuring what you eat. Start measuring and just collect the data for a couple of weeks and then go and look at the analysis of that data. Maybe you're snacking too much right before you go to bed. Maybe you're having an extra big lunch every day you go into the office. There's so many things that oftentimes we don't even recognize consciously that can have such a dramatic effect on how we eat and through that on how we look and how we feel. And there you have it, the top 5 self-help apps that I believe everyone who's interested in improving themselves should definitely have a look at. Now naturally there are a lot of other apps that are also worth your time and money, but with those 5 apps I believe you really cover all your bases. Everything from mindfulness and meditation to nutrition to exercise to being happy, all of those are really important areas of your life. So definitely make sure to not neglect any of them. And if you're interested in diving a bit deeper into these topics of self-help and self-improvement, then definitely make sure to subscribe to my channel for future videos. Thank you all so much for watching and I will see you in the next video.